Hello and welcome to the Change Gang podcast with me, your host, Laura Ordile. I'm here to help you hold on to your sanity and your soul as you move through big change. I'm here to guide you from frustration to flow in your life, bridging the practical and the woo, just for you. Let's go. Hi there. Today we're going to chat all about color. How bringing color into your daily life can influence your energy and your subconscious. So let me start off by letting you know that I am a certified color coach and I trained with a wonderful color intuitive by the name of Dougal Fraser. I found him through a wonderful friend and literally had to go look him up because I loved his name. Who knows why? I could have been in the middle of an Outlander season and it just struck me, but for whatever reason, I went and found him and it was great. I found his way of speaking and the information that he had to share really fascinating. So I want to share some of that with you. Bear with me. You might hear me shuffling some notes because I wanted to write down some affirmations around each color. So I've got those in front of me to share with you as well. And I knew when I found him, when I started exploring his information, that colors actually meant something to me in certain ways, especially like during intuitive readings or when I would see a certain color during the day constantly, it would pop up. I knew that it meant something for me. If I saw green, it usually meant growth and abundance. So, I thought, okay, he actually has more meanings around more colors. I'm going to listen to him. And I found out through him that there was a way to work with colors to help people in their life, to help them bring certain energies in that would help them move forward. So there's a whole flow of coaching around colors and how to activate a certain color, which in turn activates certain energy. It's actually really simple in terms of the activation process. It's a super quick, simple meditation, and I'll do that at the end of the podcast for you today. So hang in there with me and we'll do that together. First, I'd like to tell you about a few colors and how they can help you bring in certain energies. The first color is white. And white is all about clarity and cleansing. So if you're feeling like you need a little clarity in a situation or you just need to clear the slate, this is the color you want to start with. Or if you're not sure, this is always the color to go to. It's all purpose. Okay? It's an intention of a fresh start, a new chapter. Within white, it's a focus to unify thought, clear the way with the mind, the emotions, even the physical. White to me is also it's reaching to the realm of all that is. It's that universal wisdom and energy that can literally do anything. This is where you can get clear on what is and what's next. When you're activating the color, when you're activating any color in your life, it's a tangible signal to your subconscious of what you want. So each time you see the color, it triggers the subconscious to go for it. It's a great practice to bring in something of the color you're using. So with white, if you were to wear a white shirt a few times, maybe in a week that you're working with it, or put a white little hanky next to your bed so that you see it when you get up and you see it in the morning and you see it in the evening before you go to bed. That's a great trigger, right? Or my favorite way is to bring in flowers. I love flowers. I love them. And they make me smile. So it adds a marvelous energy to that thought of bringing in clarity, right? You're automatically in that wonderful state. And the affirmations that I'm going to share with you in relation to the colors are from Dougal's book, from Dougal Fraser's book called Your Life in Color. So I pulled them out of there the affirmations. So if you want to go into more detail about any of these colors and learn more about them, or he has some exercises and things in the book that I didn't bring into today. We'd be talking for a very long time. But I just wanted to bring in some of these. So if you want more detail, go grab the book, and it's actually a really handy one to have for reference, so you can go back to it time and time again. I do. The affirmation that you would use for white is, I am cleansed by the spirituality and clarity of white. So you might just write that somewhere on a sticky. You could have it in more than one place. So when you activate white and you bring that in, and then you are using that affirmation, you will really see the things coming in to bring clarity into your life. You might be walking in and all of a sudden you see those white flowers sitting there, and something really comes to mind that you were trying to get clear on, and it's like, boom, there it is. That's how this works. It's pretty incredible. Or you might have a feeling of just feeling really clear going forward, knowing that the clutter and all the other stuff is just kind of put away. It's not there anymore. So that's how these colors work. They allow you to be in that energy and have the information that you need. It allows the subconscious to go look for it and bring it to you. So the next color I'd like to share with you is green. Now, in the book, this is split into two versions, but for now, I'm just going to keep it simple and go with mostly the version that he uses in the book. That would be under emerald green. For me, green is kind of connected in general, so but for now, we'll talk about it in terms of communication and creativity, and I'm also going to add in there that it brings in new life and abundance and growth, okay? Because that's part of what continuously came to me with the color green in general. And as I said, it's split up into two versions of it in the book, so you can go have a look at that, and it will go into more detail for you there. But if you're having a hard time creating or communicating in some way, add in green. It supercharges those areas for you. It also actually reduces stress and brings in calm. Can you imagine sitting in a beautiful green field in the spring or the summer as the flowers start to pop up and the sun gently shines on your face? Ah, it feels so good. Green is the color to go to in so many places, right? This is my favorite color and my favorite energy. It helps with that communication. It helps with that calm. It helps with growth. It helps in all those ways. It's green for me is just a wonderful, wonderful thing to step into. So activate green to be inspired and do it often. You can activate it often. It's a pretty easy one to bring in, even if you don't have that green shirt. You could put a plant nearby or use a green notebook to write in and allow that inspiration to be kickstarted. Look at all the green veggies there are that you could put in your meals to remind you each day, plus adds a little health there. Bonus. And an affirmation for green is, my unique creativity flows through me freely. I love that. I love that. Okay, on to blue. This is a beautiful one too. It's all about truth and wisdom. It brings in the energy of finding your own truth and speaking it. It's also to be aware of the truth around you, right? To be in that state of truth and wisdom so that you can discern what is being truthful around you. Blue was once associated with divinity and also protection. Pretty cool, huh? It's a part of being trustworthy, all right? It will guide you to your own truth if you let it. And oh my gosh, how much blue is there around us to kick this one in? The sky, the ocean, right? But you can bring in smaller things too. Maybe a little blue quartz or blue sneakers or your blue jeans. That'll work too. The affirmation here is, I have the strength to see the truth. Be ready for this one. It can do just that. Now on to gold. This one is awesome too. I might say that about each one because I just love the qualities of each one and how wonderful each one can be to help you. But gold is all about goal setting and higher thought. It's that regal, accomplished energy, positive and productive. And as a quick side note here, yellow, which is obviously closely related, is all about getting things done. So there you go on that one. Gold brings with it independence, motivation, and self-confidence. We can all benefit from some of those, can't we? This is a great color for all you wonderful entrepreneurs out there. This will really awaken the business side of you and guide you at that level. It brings in the best of both the masculine and the feminine energy. Gold can be brought in with gold jewelry, and it can be a small piece. It could be a little gold band or an earring or even a tie tack. Do people still wear those? I think they do. Or maybe actually tie a gold ribbon around a vase or even around a glass that you can keep nearby. I'm sure you'll find a way. The affirmation for gold is, I am powerful and stand in my own light. I am powerful and stand in my own light. Okay, now popping over to silver. This is the wisdom of home, the divine feminine, so to speak. It encompasses your home, including this earth we are on, so it could be around your gardens or your family. Remember that silver itself is strong, yet malleable. It has a natural reflectiveness, and it's a traditional gift given to celebrate like the 25th anniversary in marriage. It signifies fidelity, strength, durability, and yes, a bit of flexibility, because nobody's going to get to 25 years of marriage without some flexibility. Right? You know that's right. This can be helpful in activating energy around your home life, your home itself, and the foundational things in your life, the things that you consider foundational. And of course, again, you can use silver jewelry or maybe a silver tray or other item that you might have. It could also be a picture frame, a silver picture frame, maybe with your favorite picture in it. Because again, just like those flowers do, when looking at them for me and they automatically bring me into a good place, if you have your favorite picture in that picture frame, it's automatically going to put you in that amazing place and amplify the energy that you're working in. And the affirmation for silver is, I am protected by the loving embrace of silver. Yes. Now we get to go into purple. Yay! This one is all about purpose. And I know a lot of people really sometimes get stuck when they're trying to figure out their purpose. So this is a really good one to work with. And it is associated with leadership and destiny, really living in the energy of the knowledge and gifts you have to offer this world. If you need to know more about your purpose in life, this is the color for you. The subconscious will really work wonders with you on this one. And be prepared to feel that leadership side of yourself come front and center with this. Just like the kings and queens back in the day, you'll feel ready to rule your kingdom. And hey, who wouldn't love some purple flowers hanging around, making you smile? Some lilacs or pansies, or maybe even some purple roses. Yes, you can get them. A great crystal to have for this one is amethyst. It's beautiful and it's wonderful to have, and it's a great energy to have around you. And the affirmation here is, I am connected to my destiny. Love that one. Feels good just saying it, doesn't it? Okay, on to red. Red comes in, and it's helpful in the emotional realm, and especially with relationships. It can really help bring things into a balanced state with our emotions. That might sound a little interesting, but because red sometimes can be supercharged, right? But it supercharges this in a healthy way. It absolutely is around passion, yes, and love that you feel for others in your life. It's kind of a bit of nirvana. And red will help you find a way to live within your emotions evenly and not let them overwhelm you, to feel them fully and in that healthy way. So you could, of course, bring in some pictures of some red hearts. Those are always beautiful. Red apples on the counter, or cherries, or whatever red you find that you like to look at. The affirmation for red is, I honor my emotions in a healthy way. Perfect. And kind of in relation to red, the next one that comes up is pink, because the relation is love. This one is around love also, but a warm, almost softer, yet still powerful version, and that is unconditional love. All right? This is something that isn't just around passion or relationships, but the love that comes and spreads to yourself as well. The unconditional love that you can feel, almost like when you see a baby or a puppy. It comes that easily and that clearly. This is the connection to all things that we have at that base level. You can bring pink in if you're struggling with something around yourself, or even if you're struggling with something or someone around you. This brings with it an acceptance that is all encompassing. It feels amazing. And the wonderful affirmation with this one that I think everyone should do every single day is, I am perfect exactly as I am. That's a good one. And lastly, we head to orange. This is a color that will bring balance and open up your intuition, your perception. This is great when things are crazy around you and life seems to kind of be dragging you along in its wake. Maybe you're in just that crazy part of overwhelm. Orange is often thought of as that quiet moment at sunset, as the day fades and you're able to rest and reflect and just be open. When you activate and step into orange, it can really show you where you need to balance things out in your life. And you can bring this in with actual oranges, maybe carrots or pumpkins if it's that time of year. The affirmation for orange is, I have balanced, intuitive energy. That's a great one, right? I have balanced, intuitive energy. So there's a quick rundown of some colors to use in your daily life to activate certain energy. If you need to find some wisdom, grab the blue. Or if you need to really communicate well this week, tap into the green. And to initiate that color and to signal your subconscious that what color you're looking for, just do that quick little meditation I mentioned, and we'll do that in just a second. I just want to mention that you can purposefully bring these colors in as a way of working on any given subject in your life each week. And you can also allow the universe to use color as a sign for you. If you want to know what to work on within yourself and what energy will best serve you, ask. Ask the universe, which one do I need to work with? Which one should I bring in today or this week? And then notice the colors that you notice over that day or two and kind of go with that. And if at any given time you're just out and about and you're not even really doing this intentionally, but you really start to notice a color popping out at you, take that as a reminder to look at that part of yourself or your life in the moment, because now you know what all these colors connect to. And it is another way for the universe and for the subconscious to communicate with you, and it will do just that. Okay, on to the activation. We're going to start with white. You can do this with any color you want to, and you can do this daily or weekly whenever you want. I often like to work with one color a week, but you might only want to do one a day, or maybe you need one color for 2 weeks. Whatever works for you is what you should do. Though I do suggest when you start not to do more than one color a day. And I know some of you might want to blend colors, but for now, just stick with one at a time. Okay, now here's the part where if you're driving or otherwise engaged, I'm going to ask you to pull over or pause until you can give all your attention to this process safely. Super quick and easy, and here we go. We start by imagining a ball of light a few inches above your head, just about the size of a softball. This ball is white, and it's beautiful, sparkly energy, sparkling and spinning, and it bursts like a sparkler, and that bright white light flows gently over you, moving through your head, down through the back of your eyes and your mouth. You might feel some tingles, or it might just be moving smoothly through as the white moves down through your throat and across your shoulders, and it goes down your arms and over your elbows, through your wrists and your hands, and it goes bursting out your hands, the palm of your hand. And then we come back up to your shoulders, and we just allow that white light to sparkle and move down through your chest, all the way through the body, your stomach, down, moving across over your hips, opening up even more as it moves through, down over your thighs, into your knees, down through the front and back of your shins, your calves, moving down through the ankles, into the feet, moving down and out your feet, bursting into the earth, connecting at that level with all that is there, moving out into the earth and circling up and out and beyond the earth, into that universal energy, connecting with all that is, and bringing that information and connection right back down into the top of your head, allowing it to flow through. Just taking a few deep breaths as it continues to flow and move throughout the day and throughout the time that you're initiating for it. And that's it. You have activated that color into your life now. So do that with any color you want to do. And as I said, do it with just the one color at a time and see how it goes. And I would love to hear how this works for you. So you can email me, you can come find me on social media, send me a message. I would love to connect with you. And you'll find some of that information right there in the show notes. All right? There we go. I hope today's episode was interesting to you in some way and fun. If so, hey, find someone to share it with. Maybe they need to hear it too, or maybe they'll just enjoy it. If you'd like, go ahead and grab my tips on supercharging your success. It includes a free short meditation to do just that. You can find that at bit.ly/supercharge your success. Until next time, happy day.